up, guys? Welcome back to I Got You. Obviously, again, I'm addicted to MrGrapht or something. He's here again. I wanted to ask you a question, though. By the way, if you haven't seen it, football's coming home, okay? I hope so.
It's coming home.
Watch us lose and then, speak. Let me edit it out. No! Take off this England shirt.
Mate,
put my Italy shirt on. I think they might win. They're the favourites to win, but... Anyways.
What, England?
No, Italy.
About to say.
Well, it was supposed to be Belgium, I thought. Until yesterday's performance for those who watched the game against Italy. But Italy played well. Anyways, this ain't a football. This ain't filthy fellas, innit? We were talking about football or foot asylum. But one thing that it just came to my mind, I wanted to ask you actually. You know, we get like a new laptop.
I'm sorry. What's going on here?
It's part of the shirt, isn't it? So when you hang it, it's got to be on his fake now.
Fake.
Yeah. Whatever.
I don't have no loose bits of string coming out my
That's
shirt.
how you know mine's real. You know when you work for the hanger, innit? I don't know why I'm pronouncing it hanger.
Whatever.
But
Go on. What were you gonna say?
when you buy a new laptop, and let's say you're showing me something on the screen, right? I'm a person, like for example, this is my laptop, yeah? I'm a person, yeah?
Good.
If I'm going to show him something, okay? I'm using this for audio, by the way. I'll just point, without touching the screen. My question to you is, do you touch the screen? And I think he did, because I remember I had something, and he's touched my screen. I'm like, why are you touching my screen for?
It was this particular laptop. I touched the screen.
It was this one as
That's why I started
well.
laughing when she started saying this, and I was just like, oh God, here we go.
I don't understand why you have to touch it. It's not meant to be
Because
touched.
Alright, the simplest way is, I can explain it, is if I say, especially when you can't remember the name of something, or even to point and say, it's there. Let's say you ask me for something, where's my phone?
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
Rather than saying it's there like that,
Yeah.
that's just, it's like a general, broad idea of where the thing is. But when I say it's right here, because I'm pointing at it, closer, the closer I get, the more likely,
Precise, you're saying.
the more precise I'm going to target that thing for you to be able to get exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, I don't know how
So
precise you
if
need
my
to be.
finger is hovering out of
Yeah,
the
don't be
screen,
touching my screen, yeah? You're thinking my eyes will be like...
yeah, you might
looking at
just
something
be
else.
looking elsewhere, all dodgy and that. So it's like, rather than just waste time with, it's there. Where? No, look, it's here. You're not touching the thing. And I think there's, because, I don't know, I feel like touch screens, you're so used to touching the screen.
Yeah, but
So
that's
I
a
feel
phone.
like-
That's why it's called a
Yeah,
touch
but then
screen.
there's got
This
tablets
is not
as
called
well,
a
and
touch
there's some
screen.
laptops with touch screen as well.
Some.
So
Did I tell you mine's a touch
we
screen?
don't know that. So
No,
sometimes
I
you
can't
make an
do that.
assumption, and then you just
oh.
scroll. Yeah, it happens, isn't it?
So he's saying he assumes my laptop is touch screen.
Some of us use tablets and all these phones and stuff too often. Do you know what
So
I mean?
do I. I don't touch screen because I'm like, you got to wipe it. You know when it gets
because
that
you are
fingerprint.
aware that your one is not touchscreen.
Are your laptops touch screen?
Mine personally is not touchscreen.
Okay. Have you touched your screens?
Well,
No.
every time I touch my screen, I don't mind touching my screen, to be fair.
There you go. I
I've
think
got screen wipes, so I wipe my screen down every week or something.
if you don't touch your screen, you don't need screen wipes.
No, you will need screen wipes because you're gonna eat sweet corn and all this stuff. Like sometimes you're eating sweet corn, everything just out onto the. It's happened to me recently, isn't it? So
Actually,
it's
that's
an
happened to
example.
me, but not
you
on
might
this.
have sneeze, cough all over your screen. Next thing you know, had a little dots and that.
Okay, I'm not saying actually you shouldn't use screen wipes. I just wouldn't have to buy screen wipes. I'll just use tissue in it because I barely touch it. When there's an accident, just wet tissue.
Because then you've got all the little flakes all over the screen.
I use microfiber to dry it down
Right.
with it.
See? So you had to buy tissue and microfiber to wipe up the screen.
Yeah, but I can reuse microfiber. You can't reuse
Up
your
to
screen
an extent.
wipes.
Up to an extent.
No, we're not doing some next test before you go, let's do a test, yeah?
Let's do a test.
Let's do a test against how many microfiber
How
wipes
much
you can
is
do.
screen wipes, man?
I don't know how much your screen wipes are.
Like £4? For like 100 or something?
I don't know, that sounds like a lot of money.
That's
That's a lot of money. That's a
That's
half a kilo of prawns that I just bought today because I'm attempting a seafood boil today, a cheap version. Because I couldn't find lobster or crab today.
Prawns are
Didn't have time.
expensive. That's the
Not my prawns. In my look, I can point at you guys because you're on the phone. I don't like when people point at me. It's rude in my culture. Go on.
Fair, I get you about the point of view.
What did you say about prawns? They're expensive. But have you never bought it from a market? Like your mum's never seen it's a Woolwich market?
Nah.
Wow.
All them butchers and all that, I didn't really get into. I mean, yeah, my dad just handled it, man.
Yeah, but when your dad's abroad,
then more time my mum would handle it. She would send us out. Don't get me wrong. She would send us out to go do this.
shops, yeah.
But they didn't really trust us to like haggle certain times, especially me because I was just this innocent guy. So more time I'd be like, I have a very I'd say back when I was younger, more time I had a very how can I say, generous nature. So I would even want to give the butcher more money. To be like, nah, not go feed your family, fam.
Let me tell you something.
What's that,
He's
£5?
lying here.
It's £7.
He used to sell Kit Kats. Man's charging 50p. Why weren't you generous then? Huh? It's fine. You're not gonna get suspension now. We finished school.
I was learning how to be less generous at those times.
Yeah, okay then.
That was my teaching me myself and that. Yeah. Because obviously, can't be too generous.
But I don't think it's in our culture to haggle though.
Whose culture?
Like Asian culture is to haggle. When you go to China,
exactly.
Every shop, even if you
Everyone
go in restaurant,
exactly.
you think it's because it
You
says
say
30.
it's not in our nature or it is in our nature?
It's not in our nature in terms of like British culture to haggle.
Oh, it's about British people now.
Yeah, we're British. But if we're talking about my Chinese culture, heritage.
I was like, whose culture are you talking about?
My heritage. Oh yeah, you better be haggling. If you don't haggle, something's wrong with you. You've got to haggle.
The British haggle.
I don't think they do. Like when I see a price, I'm just like, okay, that's the set price. I don't even attempt whether it's in a market or Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
But in China, they will go into a supermarket and go like, nah, can you suit me up? Buy one get. It's not buy one get one free, but you just throw that in. Do you know what I mean? You get something out of it.
Do you know what's funny though? Like, so I've been having conversations with like checkout people, and sometimes they forget to swipe stuff.
Oh.
So I look back on the receipt and be like, I didn't charge me for that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I could walk back and be like, oh yeah, man. I mean, allegedly, innit?
Yeah, allegedly.
So,
some people that we know have done that.
Right.
Yeah, our
So
friends.
it's like,
yeah.
Okay. Is that a way of you getting that thing in the sense of the haggling and that? Like,
No.
Low-key, no?
No, I think no.
I feel like they made a mistake. To be fair, whereas.
Yeah, but haggling's not a mistake. Haggling is an intention to do it. Whereas when that situation you describe is an accidental, well, I just felt like I've benefited from that because of a mistake.
So then, how about you sweeten up the person by chatting to them and? Make
Oh, that's different.
Nice.
Yeah, you could
And
do.
then be like, yeah, well, forget to swipe those two things there.
Yeah. PS5, beep, beep, beep. Make sure you take that security
Put
tag
that
off.
through as bananas still, yeah.
Yeah. But no,
I'm sure. Okay, so I'll give you a scenario. I was chatting to a girl recently. She was telling me like, I mean, it's not price off, but it's still a nice little kind of finesse in a way. So, for example, she's trying to drive, and she's trying to book a test, and it was like, I don't know, October, 3 months away or something like that. She was like, nah, I need time like next week. So chat to the driver instructor. He said, alright, cool, send them on. I'm gonna make a couple phone calls and then, any early cancellations, give it to you. Maybe you can slip us a little something. Technically, they're giving more money away, maybe. I'm not even sure she has to slip some money.
at this moment, I really don't know what he's talking about, but I'm
she
acting
don't have
like
to
I
slip
do,
any money.
and I swing it. Then yeah, but
So my point is, you're finessing the system in a way. You're not going by the rules. Is that not haggling in a way, kind of like?
I don't know. What's everyone's fault on that?
Is haggling only just when the money comes down? Is that what that is?
No, I don't think it's always got to do with a monetary
Just
value.
like a deal, isn't it?
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
But the point is I think for me, it's the intention of what's happening.
Like not following the rules.
That's not haggling.
What's that mean?
That's finessing the system, as you would say. I wouldn't put that in the same bracket for my definition.
So we're saying haggling is getting money off then?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just said no.
No, not money. I mean, deal, like I said, you can just get another apple for an apple when it's not buy one, get one free, whatever it is. It's getting a better deal than what's RRP. Yeah.
Okay. What does RRP mean?
Retail something price? Can't remember. I'm missing one R, but yeah, retail price.
Retail realistic price.
I don't know.
It's like one extra R for no reason. That's what it just sounds like. Everyone
No.
knows what retail price is.
No. Sorry, guys, we're back. Hopefully my landlord doesn't... Well, my landlord might come in. Anyways, we're back.
Yes.
Cool. Haggling, done. Whatever. Cool. Yeah? He's touching my screen. Gathered that.
Wait. So what did you want to achieve from that touching the screen?
I just wanted to know what you do, innit?
Oh. So if next time I touch the screen, you're going to shout at me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because why are you touching my
Because
screen?
you know it's my nature now.
No.
Yeah.
But then you should respect my property.
Mm.
If I get into your car, I want to fire, innit? I'm not going to fire, am I? Because it's your car. But if you give me permission, that's different. I'm not giving you permission.
Okay. Alright, fine.
He gets it.
I mean, what if I forget though? Because you might get into my car, you might really have to just go. And you might slip out.
Oops.
You might do a silent one and I would never know anyway.
You cannot silently touch my screen unless you wipe it after then.
Unless I get this close but I don't actually touch it.
I feel, is it a guy's thing? Like, so many guys, like, especially when, maybe not you actually, I'm not saying you're not a guy, but like, when you're explaining something, you know, when people use body language and hand gestures, guys are always just in your face, like, they'll be explaining it, but they're so close, I'm like, you're gonna stab my eye.
Nah, I respect people's personal
space, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're talking about though.
You've experienced that, innit? And I'm just like, you're bare close.
Yeah, because some people love the young tap and they really hit you. Bah!
No, but not even
I'm
tapping.
like,
You're just
brother.
so close to the point where I can feel the warmth of your skin, but you're not touching me.
I know. I'm saying some people will take it a step further and start
Yeah.
mashing you up. Bah, bah.
Yeah,
I'm like, why are you hitting me so much?
true that.
Chill out. But it's because no one's told them, back off. You're in my spot, like, get out of my face. I feel like there's a lot of people need to do more in terms of like telling people off.
Oh.
Everyone's just, especially in, I don't know, because I like to think.
How'd you
some
do it in a
people complain.
workplace?
Yeah, people just don't complain enough. I remember talking about our 90s babies. Like, we have so many options to complain, but we don't complain enough. Like, when we have bad service, I don't leave bad reviews.
What?
I just keep it moving.
Really? I always do.
Really?
Yes.
Just can't bother, man. But this is the thing, like, especially when it's like, if it's terrible, like.
Yeah, because I don't want someone to experience the same thing that I experienced.
True. But at the same time, I'm just like, all this bad energy, I'm just like, I just don't want to deal with this.
See,
like,
I'm the opposite.
Continue my day, I'm pissed off or whatever, I just need to get in a better mood. I don't really think about that shit for too long.
I put more effort
Sitting
in.
there, putting effort into writing.
Yeah, I put more effort in leaving a bad review than I would a good review.
100%. Because, as I'm talking about, you've got to put in all that energy now, all this negative energy has to come and be placed into that. I'm just like, I just CBA for that, man. Just
see, that's why when I go to restaurants and you didn't leave your review and now I've had a bad experience because you didn't tell me.
Yeah, but then you're the person that will leave the bad review for us, isn't it?
Yeah, but I shouldn't have to waste my money when I could have read your review and be like, okay then.
It's a better
Somebody
place to
should
go.
exactly.
True, I guess, yeah, but then it's difficult because if the owner's a nice person but he's got shit stuff, they're missing out on money now.
Well, I'll put specifically that. Nice owner, but you need better employees who are ruining your reputation. I would want someone to tell me, like, for my stuff, once I open a business.
True. Because it's about
employee
feedback,
review, isn't it?
Yeah. But I think the peak thing about reviews as well is that they seem quite permanent. Like, once it's written, if you have five stars, no, sorry, or if you have, let's even say you have 4 5 stars, and then 1 star. I assume that 1 star will knock off like 20% to put you down to a 4 star or something like that, right?
Okay. The thing is, like,
and that's permanent. That's there.
Yeah, but
and even if you improve your business, whatever, you're still now a 4 star business. Even if you're operating at a 5 star level.
But this is why, when I read reviews, I don't take every bad review as like, oh, that's gonna put me off now, because there's, let's say out of 100 reviews, 5 are really bad. I look at 95% good rate. I'm still gonna go. But if there's so many ways, like consistently, I like to read the latest reviews as well. That's just the thing. The thing where you go, it stays there. Yeah, it stays there. I know that. So I wouldn't read like review from 2 years ago. Things change, but I'd read like the previous last 365 days to get a more of a better balance.
Last year.
Yeah.
Really? I hear it. Maybe last 6 months, 3 months.
I feel like 3 months, it doesn't give enough time to...
What, change?
Yeah, if they wanted to. And if you get the 6 months to a year, you've got more reviews to read through than 3 months where they might have just had 10 customers.
So if it's gone from 5-star to 3-star to 1-star over the last year, you know it's craps.
Oh, yeah.
But if it's gone from 1-star to 3-star to 5-star in the last year...
There's good improvement, yeah.
But then, surely you only need to bother looking at the last 3 months because that's where the 5-stars are then.
Not really.
Yeah.
Because...
So you're saying if you saw a bunch of 5-stars at the start, 3 stars in the middle, and then 5 stars again, at the end of the day, the 5 stars are at the end anyway. So what's the point?
But you just said I'd have 5, 3, and... I'd read the 5 stars, 3 stars, and 5 stars, right? So there's already a broad range of ratings that I'm reading. So I'll take all of those into consideration. Not I'm just going to take the 5 stars into consideration.
But now look at the end because there's 5 stars at the end anyway.
Like I said, you have to read the whole year. I personally like to read the whole year.
A
range of...
If they've been improving towards the end of the year anyway...
Okay, I'll tell you my behaviour, as a user. Yeah, you ever go on Amazon, I need to buy, I don't know, a phone case. Yeah? First thing I do is I click on the ratings.
Is this free feedback for Amazon? Because then that means that they're going to be able to understand user behaviour. I mean, you're one customer.
I'm one customer.
I'm not sure how much worth that is. 10p?
Well, they say you need to do like around 6 customer interviews to get like a trend pattern sort of thing.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
He's pointing at my roommate, by the way. Close your door on your way out. Thank you. So yeah, if I'm on Amazon, I'm sure you guys do. I don't know if it's the same user behavior as me. I click on ratings, and I'll read the 5-star reviews as well as the 1 stars, and maybe a few 2 and 3 stars. I don't really bother with the 4 stars.
If the 1 star was from 5 years ago,
wouldn't bother. But if there's a 1 star from like the last 1 year,
so your point is
I'm reading. I've got to see it regardless. Within that year, I need to get a range of the different rating levels, because then I'll be able to gauge, right, is this comment something an issue where I'm like, all right, if this happens, not happy about that, definitely not going to buy this phone case. Or I read this comment, they just go, oh well, it feels a bit funny after a while. I'm like, do you know, I'm not bothered about the feel of it, I'm still going to buy it. £10, whatever.
So what I'm deep in from what you're saying is, because initially it sounded like you were saying you're going to look at the date first and then the ratings after. But what you're saying, which I think I do, and I think most people probably do it, you look at the different ratings that is there, and then you look at the dates on those ratings.
Yeah.
And if the date is too recent and it's a crap rating, more time.
Yeah.
If the date is quay and most of the recent ones are, 4, 5, 4.5.
Yeah. Sick.
Cool.
Do you have a rating where you're like for me, I don't like to go to any place that has a lower rating than 4.
Do you know what? I think I'm willing to give everywhere a chance, personally.
You're a better person than me. He maybe is generous then.
Honestly, I'm willing to give everywhere a chance because, for example, I went on a Trustpilot or something like this the other day, and you can look it up yourselves. Amazon, their rating is like 2 or something like that.
Really?
And we all use it all the time.
I've never had a bad experience.
Bad experience, scam, this rubbish, and I'm just like,
scam.
Listen, go check it out. Google it right now. You're watching. Go check it out. I can't remember if it's Trustpilot.
Must be their disgruntled employees or something like that.
I don't know who it is, but it could be bots.
Could be.
It could be someone just annoyed. I don't know. But that's my point. In terms of people leave bad reviews and then mashing everything up. I think I was talking about it on Free Shots the other day. Where it was like, you can even try to let's say someone has a genuine issue, like I don't know, their food comes out cold. You can do your utmost to resolve that issue in the speediest time and best service and tear. They're still gonna leave a 1-star review and say, food came out cold, fucking bullshit, pissed me off, blah 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 blah. But all the staff members that were there, that witnessed it, the owner, they all know, actually no, we did that, we did everything to resolve the issue. Yes, we flopped, but we did what we could to resolve it, and we personally feel that we delivered an amazing service.
But I like reading stuff like that where the restaurant, for example, would comment back, oh, so sorry about your experience, come back, we'll make sure we cover the food of your next trip, whatever. That's fine, I will still go.
You know, take that meal off your bill.
Yeah, that's fine.
Consider it done. Sorry about that. No, but it's fine to you, but for someone else, the fact that the food came out cold, problem, 1 star. And it's that kind of feeling of like, you're not going to read that, and that's not going to influence your behaviour. That's why I'm willing to personally give everyone a chance. Then if I had a shit experience, but on the other side of it is, again, is I can go to fucking McDonald's, yeah? Basic example, I can go to McDonald's today, same restaurant, same exact place. I can go there today, I'll go there tomorrow.
Different
Two
experience.
different experiences. Because one might give me fresh chips, some might give me the old chips that have just been sitting there for 10 minutes, all cooled down, all soggy, half cooked. And I'm just sitting there thinking, well, who was on the tin yesterday? And why didn't I get that today?
Look, I
had
think
a really great experience yesterday.
there's a monetary value to where I care. Anything that will cost me more than £20 for food, I'm going to read reviews and stuff like that. Anything under £20, I just won't even bother, sort of thing.
I heard that.
So I think it depends on, for me, the monetary value. If someone's costing more than £20, I better be getting good service. I don't care if I'm spending £20 in KFC.
I hear that. But then, let's say again now, you go somewhere, like, okay, maybe a Nandos, you usually maybe spend.
Don't say
like
Nandos, I
10 to
hate
15.
Nandos. Don't judge me, I hate Nandos.
Moving on.
Now you can't think of another example, innit? Like Nandos. My Nandos, yeah, if you don't know, is flat iron. Flat iron steak, it's not chicken. But Nando's just trash. Dry ass trash.
Hey, don't listen to this.
I make better peri chicken,
cut this.
in my house than that shit ass scrub. Look, not gonna lie, I like the flavour of Nando's, yeah, but you're shit.
Cut the tape.
You could never even sponsor me. I don't want your black card, yeah, because you're shit.
Sponsor me.
Anyways, see, I hate it so much. It makes me swear. I don't even like swearing.
Cut the tape.
Whatever. Go on. Yes, we're going somewhere. Similar to Nando's.
Let's say you go spend 30 quid in Pizza Express.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally you spend £10.
Okay.
You're not telling me you're gonna start reading reviews.
Okay, yeah, you're right. No, so maybe not fast food. I'd say when I know it's a restaurant, like I do this thing where I don't like to go to restaurants more than twice. Especially living in London, we have so many options. Like, why am I going to the same place more than twice? I need to try the 1,000 other restaurants down my road.
That's true.
Unless it's someone's birthday, like they want to go there, experience. Then of course I'd go. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I've been there twice, I'm not going again. No, I'd go. But if it's my choice and I'm the one choosing for food for myself and whatever, then I ain't going to a place more than twice unless it's amazing.
Don't let her fool you. She'll go to McDonald's like fucking. Like,
yeah, but that's fast food. That's what I'm saying. Anything under £20, I can go there 100 times.
Okay, cool.
Because you know,
it's cheap, isn't it?
It's cheap,
Yeah.
cheap and cheerful.
Hey.
But more than £20, that's a lot. I don't know how many hours of work that is for me right now, but enough where I'm like, rah, that can be, I don't know, half a COD game, the full one. Although they're like £80 now these days.
Listen, them games are too expensive these days.
They used to be what, £40 top, £50 top. I think the most I paid for a game was £55 when COD first released, like Modern Warfare 2. Like you had to get £55. Anything.
I don't even know how I paid for that. I don't know what I did.
Cash. What do you mean? How you had money to pay for that?
In the sense of, I've always been a person that never likes paying full price for a game.
Oh.
I've always found a way. Go to CEX, one kind of exchange, game station. I'll trade in something else to get the game somehow. I never pay full price for the game.
I hear that.
Fuming bad.
To be fair, I think I don't know if it's a Wii, but I used to kind of wait for sales. I won't get it like on the first day it releases.
Yeah, fuck that, man.
But definitely the first month.
Yeah.
After that, 2-3
First
weeks.
month?
Yeah.
Really? Were you in a rush?
Yeah, I can't miss it. Especially when these are belling me like, hey, Mel, jump. No, not this one.
For me.
Jump online. Come on, go play this. I'm like, I feel left out.
Do you want to let the PS3 fam?
Huh?
All you lot were playing PS3 for time. I still got PS2.
That's why I want your friend then, isn't it? Because you didn't have games like that.
Done.
You didn't have. You couldn't play. You couldn't play our Call of Duty games.
I play cards, innit?
It's not the same.
Oh, whatever.
Anyways, games are too expensive nowadays.
It's way too expensive.
Football is coming on in about 10 minutes, so we need to wrap up.
What you want to chat about? I still can't remember this damn thing I was going to tell you.
It must not be important then, isn't it?
Nah.
Do you think you'll remember?
Fuming. Can't remember.
I don't know.
Nah, I'm actually. Is it about
What?
a film, a series?
Is it about that series I was telling you about? Guys, actually, I shouldn't recommend this.
No, don't even chat about that nonsense.
Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much.
Kinky.
We'll be doing a challenge soon or something like that. See you soon. Like and subscribe. Take care.
I don't want to end.
Feelings
now.
coming home. Feelings coming home.
Listen, scrap everything you just said. We're not ending. We're still going.
Thank you, guys. We need to go watch football now. Football's coming home. Like and subscribe.
Feelings
Thanks,
coming
MrGrapht. Whatever. Vlogging out. Peace out.
See ya.
There we are. You can be live now.
Just gonna start off by saying it's coming on.
Football's coming home.
It's coming on.
See this here? We're in a shot.
It's fake. It's fake.
It's actually real. We got it from the actual squad.
Yeah, of course you.
Little shit.
The fake squad at Deptford Market.
Oh, whatever.
What was I gonna say?
Hate when that happens.
Jarring. Actually, fuming. What was I gonna say to you?
Oh, scared as shit. We're just filming, by the way.
Alright, just wanted to get this out. I finally remembered.
Alright, cool. So basically, I don't know when I did it, but somehow, I drove over a nail.
Oh no.
Yeah, really frustrating. But guess what I did?
You left it in there.
Yeah, and guess what I did as well?
You still left it in there.
Okay, yeah, and by the way, my tyre went all the way flat, but then I pumped it up using my compressor, my air thing, and let's go all back up now. But guess what I did, guys? Guess what I did?
You filled it in by yourself?
With
A bike puncture tyre?
no.
Too?
Yeah. That's a good shout to be fair. But I don't know how well that would work.
It's not
It's
going to
all the
work.
knobbly bits. Yeah, it's very knobbly.
Oh, it's my landlord.
Super glue.
Man said super glue.
It actually kind of worked. It slowed it down a little bit.
Wait, it's really a new tyre. Hello?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new tyre. But that's what I remembered. So yeah, like and subscribe and all that other nonsense Mel says.
Oh, football's coming home. See you later, mate.